everybody. I just wanted to come on real quick and let you know that I have some new items in the shop. I have created some gel printed papers that are ready for you to just purchase, download, and print and play with them. You can print them out as many times as you like, and with it being a digital download, it doesn't matter where you live, you can buy them and print them as you like. So I have batches. I have 7 colors and then 1 set of black and whites. So these that I'm showing you are the originals. So the ones you print out will look a little different because they've been scanned, and then I played around with them to get the best looking print. So some might have been lightened or darkened or adjusted just so it would make the print more clear and pretty. Now I also want to mention that how they look when they print relies on so many different things. It depends on your printer, the kind of paper you use, the settings that you choose when you print them. There's so many factors. So play around with it. If you're not liking your results, play around with different papers and the settings, like going from standard to high quality when you're printing and stuff like that. And if you don't have a good printer, I mean, that's going to make a difference as well. But you can always download them and put them on like a memory stick and take it to, like here in Canada we have a Staples, so you can take them to whatever office supply store you have or print place and get them printed there. That's what I always used to do in the past with the collage sheets. I feel like there was something else I wanted to tell you. Maybe it'll come to me later. So remember, these are the originals. Like this cover sheet is printed, but then the prints that I'm showing you are the originals. But for pretty much all of them, I actually like the printouts better than the originals. I don't know why, but to me they just look better printed out. So we have the greens, and this I have to say is my favorite batch. And everything used to make the print is mine. Like I use my own handmade stamps, stencils, everything. Like I didn't use anything purchased because I didn't want to get in trouble with anybody and have anybody coming after me. So it's all my own stuff. And the idea of these prints is that they're basic. Like I didn't want anything too busy because I wanted you to be able to use them as background or cut them up and piece them together to make images. So the idea was just to provide you with some colored basic backgrounds and prints that you could use when playing in your art journals. I love this one, and this one is my absolute favorite. I've even captured some of the grunge that does show up in the print as well. So that's the greens. The yellows, I have to say, print really well. It almost seems like they print really nice no matter what paper you use. And I tried to go with some like different shades of yellow to give you a variety as well and provide some different patterns. I tried to get some stripes and circles in every batch though. I feel like that's a basic that everybody needs. This one is one of my favorites as well. Love that. So we have our pinks. blues. Had to get a little bit of grunge in there for you guys. This one's a fun one to play with. We have orange. Not sure where my cover sheet went. Oh, there we go. Ooh, I can see like a sunset here. Or even a sunrise. This one looks better printed too. Looks a little grungier. I even did purple for you guys. Now tell me that's not love. And I've even used it. Got lots of grunge going on in this one. I actually really like this one. And this one. We have reds. So now with the colors, there are 7 sheets in each set. And then in the black and white, I have 12 sheets in the set. So the black and white, you get more and you pay a little bit more. In Canadian dollars, it's $8 for the colors and $10 for the black and white. They'll convert it to whatever you pay, wherever you are. But that's Canadian dollars, so US, that's probably, I say less than $6 probably for the colored. The black and whites are really fun to play with, especially against the pops of color. This one's just a whole bunch of art quotes that I wrote out, and I did it every which way because the idea wasn't necessarily to cut out a quote, but to use it as a whole and to cut it up and just have writing, just like as a background or an accent. This one's fun to play with, and I love using this one. This one is fun to cut apart and use differently. I use this one a lot too. Okay, so when you get your set, it comes with a cover sheet and then the sheet that tells you like do's and don'ts and stuff like that. So you don't want to print this every single time. So when you go to print your PDF file, like say this has 12 sheets, so it's 14 plus your cover and your back. So instead of saying print all, just do print, 2 to 13, and then you'll only get these. Just in case you didn't know you could do that. I'm assuming all printers do that. So that is all the sheets. I thought I didn't get a lot of time to make a lot of samples, but I did do a few. This one is a fun one. It was, it's funny, this was a cutoff from, it's one of my favorite blue sheets. I'll have to show you the collage page. So I did a couple of collage pages. Actually, no, it's not in this one. I'll show you when I get to it. But since I have this open. So here are pages I created using the collage sheets. This one uses the blues, a couple different of the blues, and a couple different of the greens. And then the orange is just paint pen. And then I did this one. And there's a little tiny bit of my old collage sheets in there as well, but it's mostly the new sheets. I even cut them to make a bird. And that's apart from the black and white ones. And here's the green ones. That's just some paint marker. And then the eye and the arm is from some old collage sheets that are up on my site as well. This is one that I've started, but I haven't finished. Because I wanted to get this out for you. So then we have this one, which you've probably seen on my Instagram. And this was actually really fun. Like, it may look tedious, but it was really fun to create. And this is just different pieces of different green collage sheets cut and used so the lines would go different ways, and then different shades of the green to create shadows and highlights. And same thing with the oranges, like cut in different ways. Like, it's really fun to play with. And then this one I used to create these mushrooms and the grass and the hills. Like, these are actually the black and white ones. It's the circles cut out. And then these are the green sheets. We have the pinks. And then this is just like paper taken from like a novel or a dictionary. So this is the kind of stuff that I created them for. Not to say you're limited to only that. I mean, you use them as you wish. They would be great probably for greeting cards and stuff too. And this, oh, I really loved creating this, and I had a hard time stopping once I started. So I just went to the dollar store and I purchased one of those hard cardboard children books. And I had fun cutting out pieces of the printed papers and just piecing them together in a fun way to create like geometric collages. It was so fun. I'm pretty certain I will be doing another one. This is the one I was saying that's fun to cut apart and use different. And I love the black and white against the color. So this is the piece from the blue sheet, and this is what was there like from cutting it out. And then it just happened, like I put the sheet aside and it happened to come with this one. And I instantly thought of like waves, and then I'm like, oh, and add a boat. So that was the idea for this one. And then I used the black and white paper for a boat, and then a little bit of the yellows and pinks. This was so much fun to do. And I mean, you could even go further and add like marks with a paint marker or add quotes, but I just like the simplicity of all the collage pieces put together. So I do hope that you give the sheets a try, and if you do purchase them and make something with them, please tag me on social media so I can see them. You can use the hashtag Denise Lush, Denise Lush Prints, and just tag me so I can see it, because I really want to see what you create using the sheets. Have fun. Bye.